Hello, everybody. My name is Michael Loche. I'm here in beautiful Victoria, BC, Canada. I'm on the west coast of Canada. And again, I'm a certified emotion code practitioner, and I'm here every Saturday with John. Good morning, John.
Hey, good morning. Yes, my name is John Inverarity, certified in motion code and certified body code. And I'm in Vancouver, west coast of Canada. And yeah, I've been doing this for a number of years now. And I find that heart walls have like the significant impact, like benefit when they're cleared for people. Heart walls creating blocks in relationships. You can create aches and pains in the neck, like the weight of the world on your shoulders, that kind of a saying. That's heart wall. So yeah, again, we're looking for a couple volunteers today, and crack open that wall, bust it down.
It's so fun. The heart wall is so friggin' important for everybody that it just comes with my, we talk about having a menu, I joke, this is my menu. Guess what? Everybody gets a heart. Oh, I didn't order one. It's salad. It comes with everything. And you're having one. Bossy thing. But we want to help you rid that heart wall that you have with that specific person. I know that you know who they are. We want you to let us know who that is today. John, before we welcome friends, I've got a couple of announcements to make. Why don't you, before I do that, why don't you tell people what we're looking for today and what they need to do to be one of the recipients of a live emotion code session today? Go ahead, please.
Yeah, so it's live. So you have to be watching live on Facebook right now. And you have to let us know in the comments that we have your permission and give us a little bit of context. Like, yeah, there's something between me and my husband, my wife, my child, or, someone else, my partner, my spouse, whatever you want to, whoever it is, just a little bit of context. And that's it.
Yeah, and we're going to explain how we're going to do that on your behalf, living on the west coast of Canada. How are we going to help anybody in the world? You don't even need to you just need to chat. That's what John said. Who's the person? What do you think the severity is? And give us permission. So, John, here's a few announcements. Today, after this show, I have my weekly 6-week class that I'm doing in the new body. So today is class number 3. So they've been with me for 2 Saturdays. It takes about 10 minutes each. I've got 6 people in the group. To date, they've all reduced and eliminated 6 food or drink items. They're going to be with me for 6 weeks. So every week they have to bring 3 food or drink. That's 18 things. Hashtag, can you think of 18 things you'd like to reduce? No, I can't either, but guess what? They're getting creative. And already they all set a goal, and I removed all their negative beliefs and doubts about that. I got rid of their anxiety about that. I got rid of their inherited emotions. Last we worked on water. Some of them are drinking water for the very first friggin' time ever. And today we're working on food choices. Guess what? It's a 6-week program. The next one starts on March 2nd. It's at nighttime, 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm only taking 6 people. I posted the link to that event inside the group. So ideally, these 6 people will leave me some kind of testimonial so I can, because it's just me. I want them to tell them the results. Second announcement, March 7th. Look at the note below. Hopefully you can read it all. Live here in Victoria, I'm doing a law of attraction seminar. It's 1 to 5, and at the very end, people that aren't watching this won't know, but I'm going to do an emotion code session, bring a couple people to the front of the room. So law of attraction for about 3.5 hours, a half hour of emotion code, and people will see it live. Hey, it's $99. Come spend the afternoon with me. Learn how to master the 3-step formula for law of attraction in Victoria. Go to Law of Attraction Victoria. Finally, announcement today, twice a month, I do a free training for practitioners, and hashtag it is today, 12 noon. I am going to be giving you my top 10 success factors for having a thriving practice. There's going to be 10 of them. I'm going to speak to each one. Some of them I have free videos to give you to complement the tool. And I have a guest host like I have been having. And John, not this John, another John, he is from my Business Growth Club Mentor Program. So join us today in my Emotion Code Facebook group only. So you're a practitioner, you got to go to look for Lozier Emotion Code Facebook group. You'll find it. Ask to join. We're live twice a month in that room. John, back to you. Who is saying what, please?
Yeah, so if you're watching live, leave a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. And again, today is we're doing heart wall session. And we actually have a question from Tina Louise. What's a heart wall? So we're going to explain the heart wall and all of it before we find our volunteers. So stay tuned, Tina. And yeah, I'll say hello to everyone here. So Doug Collins is here watching, says, hey, bros.
Hey, Doug, good morning.
Wendy Kyle is laughing at us. Take 3. Good morning. Yeah, we had
I wasn't very trusting because I didn't know we were live, and I
yeah.
didn't trust the connection, so we disconnected. So
Yeah. Norm Jean Smith, Rich Creek is here. Hello from Nashville. Excited for this subject. Awesome.
I've never been to Nashville before.
Carol Morris is here. Good morning. Laura Nelson Bowman's here. Hello, bros. Glad to be here today. Deborah Zegri says yes. Yes. Cindy Ridley says good morning, guys. Nika is here watching. So we got some people that we haven't seen in a while, some new faces here.
Okay.
Says good afternoon. Glad I was able to tune in today. Hello from Bournemouth, UK. So we got a few different locations here. Laura Nelson Bowman says, I know I'm a double dipper, but I have a heart with my husband. JT is here. Jennifer Towner.
Oh wow, a lot of full house. I'm looking after a little technical stuff. So John, you can carry on with the good mornings, please.
Good morning, Kenny Hendry. Hello, gentlemen. Jen from St. Paul, Minnesota. Yeah, and Lauren's coming up our 20-year Annie in May. Clear that heart wall before the Annie. Laurie Mayo from Vegas is with us here. Hey, Laurie.
Oh, we got a full house today.
Yeah.
Maxine Duplessis. I bet you never even tried to pronounce that name, did you, John? She is my high school friend from St. John, New Brunswick. What a delight to see you here. And we've got a lot of great people joining us today, and the information is really important. I want to stress again that when people hire me, they get the heart wall session because it affects so many things, not just your love life. It affects, some people say it affects your money and your abundance. And so now the other reason why I can include it in a 25-minute session, because it takes me 5 minutes. And some practitioners saying, holy S-balls, what are you doing? Well, you know what? You have to learn that from me. I have a technique to help identify the emotions faster, still deleting them one at a time. And it allows me to do a heart wall. That's why it's kind of like a side salad. We're going to just throw it in as an important, I don't want to discount the importance of the heart wall, but it can be done in a shorter period of time. So John, we're going to talk about energy today. We're talking about the emotion code and energy, and the energy that we're talking about in particular is these what? Tell our friends about these.
Yeah, so they're trapped emotions. So a trapped emotion is an unprocessed emotion from a past negative event, and you can put a little ball in. So we call that heart wall. Okay.
And in short, it's a wall around your heart. If you read it backwards, it's a wall around your heart, and it's a wall of what?
Trapped emotions.
Yeah, unprocessed emotions are trapped. They're like little monsters trying to get out. Sometimes in my head, that's why they cause pain. That pumping pain, it's trapped emotions trying to get out. Your heart, your sore heart, your broken heart, all that pain is emotions trying to get out in my cartoon head.
Right. Yeah. So how do we find them? So we communicate with your subconscious. Your subconscious remembers everything. It knows everything. And so we connect up to you and we muscle test and we communicate to your subconscious to find out which trapped emotions are around your heart, creating that blocks to love, joy, happiness, money, etc. And like I said, we act as a proxy on your behalf. So we connect to you. We're not muscle testing for ourselves. We put our own energy aside for a second or a minute and connect to you and muscle test for you. Brilliant, right? So we do all the work, and we do need your permission. So if in the comments, if you want to break down this wall, let us know right now and give us a context. And so we don't work on people that we think need help. Period.
Your neighbors.
Yeah.
So that's what we want to do today. And we've been doing it for 132 weeks, and we've had extreme success in almost everything that we've done. John, can you read our friends' feedback from a
Right,
couple
yeah.
weeks ago?
So last week we did the wine show. So if we worked on you for wine, let us know, give us an update. The week before that was I can't get it out of my head.
Yes.
And so I worked with Casey Rose. So he had this image in his head of his neighbor, his best friend and his neighbor, like going at it right beside him, right? And it really, really bugged him. And they're busy. So he gave us an update. Says, "Hi, Michael. Hi, John. Hi, everyone. So here's an update from of the emotion code session that John gave me 2 weeks ago. First of all know that if you try and push a thought out of your mind because you are giving that thought your attention, energy, and focus, you will attract more of that thought. Q LOA. And that's what's happening to me. A mental image picture was stuck in my mind from my downstairs neighbors having sex with his best friend. Fun. Okay, so after John's session, the mental image picture of my neighbors having sex, mental image of my picture of my neighbors having sex was thankfully deleted, released from my mind. That is to say that I could think of or not think of it, but in either case, there's zero charge connected with it, and there's zero compulsion to not think of it. Hooray! But then the real test came the other night when they're going at it again. They had turned up the radio to help disguise the noise. I kind of chuckled to myself when I realized what they are up to. But that was it. ... Zero change. Hooray!
Yes. We're like, when people say they can connect with us, in my head, my cartoon head, it's like Wi-Fi, so you said to Casey rather said, hey, I got a picture in my file folder in my head, but I can't delete it. And John says, I can delete it over the telephone using emotion code if you give me the password and hashtag, what's the password?
Permission. Yes.
Permission. So Casey said, yes, you can connect with my subconscious mind at an energetic level. Go find that picture and hit the delete button. And I'm not sure if our friends heard it, but how do you delete that? You do what?
Right. Didn't talk about the magnet, that baby right there. You got one here. Mine's there. It's over the governing meridian. It's our intention to clear it. So it's a process. So we raise it up, we surface it, and by identifying it, and then we clear it. And we use the magnet over the governing meridian, which amplifies our intention to clear it through the whole meridian system and kind of, vaporize it, delete it, and transmute it, whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
Now, some people might say, well, first there's the full heart wall. We're not doing the full heart wall today. That does take, it could take more time. Today, we just want to find out, we want you to say, you could even say, do I have a heart wall with my husband or my girlfriend or my boyfriend or my daughter or my kids? It's all possible. There's no judgment. We have heart walls with them. And if anybody pissed you off at any one time, guess what? You might have a heart wall with them. And how do you know if you have a heart wall? Some of you can tell by how you feel.
Yeah.
They tick you off. You get flared up around them. Everything they say annoys you. Well, guess what? That's a heart wall. And it's an unprocessed emotion from a previous relationship that you're bringing to the current one. So instead of having this beautiful, pure heart, now it's contaminated with those feelings. So John has described the process of the heart wall. So we're looking for people that want somebody specific. And we never talk about the event. We never need to know the event. Our job is to seek and destroy. So on your behalf, and we'll say what it is. It might be 1, 2, 5, 10. We don't know yet. We're going to find that out, how many heart walls you have with a specific person.
Yeah, so I think we've got a few volunteers here, lots of hellos. Going to say hello to Natasha Paula Samuel. Of course, she's here. And so is Sylvia Bellini from London.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies.
Yeah. Paul Brent's here from St. John, Fort St. John.
Paul Brent. Ian is watching from Burnaby, BC. And we've got people from the UK. So I'm going to do, I'm just going through, and John and I aren't looking at the same scroll. So if we missed your name, we acknowledge that we've done that, but we're going to look at all the comments now or later. So I'm looking at Norma, Jean, Smith, Rich Creek, sweet. And Norma, because I like a triple word name because it's very Price is Right. Norma Jean Rithcrick. But when you toss in the fourth name, it's long. Norma Jean Smith Rich Creek. Come on down. So Norma's telling me, I think I have a heart wall with my husband. Well, I want to find that out. I've got implied permission from Norma. She was specific about who she might have the heart wall with. And she's saying that might be with her husband. So John, I'm going to walk through the process now. I don't know that we talked about this, but if you wondering why we're drinking during the show, because we drink. We're drinkers.
We're drinkers. Yeah, it's actually vodka. No, we drink a lot of water to help with the muscle testing, help with flow of energy. So if you are receiving a session, drink lots of water today to help with the processing or processing.
Okay, I'm going to start my muscle testing technique. That's a yes, that's a no. So I'm just going to keep my arms down here to save my shoulders and just say, well, I'm asking myself, am I hydrated enough? Yes. Do I need more water for this session? No, slips out. So I'm good. I'm hydrated enough. So I'm here with Norma Jean Smith Rich Creek. I'll have her permission. First time connecting with her. So in my cartoon head, my wiring is searching the world. We just found her and the password is permission. So am I Michael Loche now? No. Am I Norma Craig? No. Am I Norma Jean Smith? Yes. Good. So do I have a heart wall with my husband? That means, do I have an unprocessed emotion around that's causing me to have this negative emotion around about whatever with my husband? Yes. How many? There's 60 of them. So I got to start somewhere. Under 5? Yes. Under 4? Yes. See how these are, they're not this, when this drawbridge collapses or like gets weak. So is it under 5? Is it under 5, 4, 3? Is it under 2? No. Is it over 2? No. What is it? 2. Okay, now there's 60 of them, so I'm going to find them. I'm going to scan this list. Are there any in column A? Yes. How many? Oh, they're both in column A. So column B does not exist for this. Are they in row 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Yes. Okay. Is it abandonment? Yes. And love unreceived. So do I have a heart wall? And remember, I'm Norma Jean Smith. Do I have a heart wall with my husband? Yes. Is it abandonment heart wall? Yes. Do I need to ask any more questions? No. Can I just delete it? Yes. So now with the magnet, I'm deleting this heart wall of abandonment with my husband. I'm deleting this heart wall of abandonment. And the next one is, it's love unreceived. Is this with my husband? Yes. Is it mine? Deleting this heart wall of love unreceived. I'm going to go take a peek in, John, to see if I got it to a 0. So now what is the severity of my heart wall with my husband, being Norma Jean? Is it 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? There's 1. He said there was no more. There's some hidden ones. Okay, how many? 1, 2. Would it happen to be hidden abandonment and hidden love unreceived? Hidden abandonment and hidden love unreceived. Now, is there any more? Oh, there is. Is it trapped, hidden? Okay. Okay, I think that should be it. Now I'm just going to measure my work. Now, what is the severity of my heart wall with my husband? Is it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0? Do I have a heart wall with my husband? No. Did I? Yes. Am I done? Yes. Now, I say this every time. I say to every heart wall client, doesn't matter what they are, who they are, I always say this. You are going to expect a change in your relationship with that person. And people say, well, how can you guarantee that? I can guarantee it. You see, it's not my guarantee. It's the guarantee of law of attraction. You see, law of attraction is always eavesdropping on the vibe that you're sending. And the vibe that you were sending from that person, they were just matching it. So now that you're not sending that vibe, law of attraction doesn't have a memory to what you were sending yesterday, 10 minutes ago, or for how long you've been sending. It's only matching the vibration that your heart is sending now. It's void of those. Your husband can't match it anymore because you don't have them anymore. Say yes if you're in.
Yeah.
Make sure you give us an update next week, Norma.
Yeah.
Just disconnect from Norma. What's that, John?
I said, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay.
because some people know me as the law of attraction guy. Don't make me brag. 37 languages, over 3 million copies. My whole career, almost 20 years I spent on that. And then I was certified with Dr. Brad, and I got so excited about this subject because you can see the tie-in, whether it's your weight loss goals, your money goals, or your relationship goals, or anything. It's everything. Hashtag it's everything.
Everything.
Hey, John, have you found a friend that you're going to help?
Yeah, I'm going to work on someone new today here, and that is Tina. So she says, you have my permission. Got a thumbs up there. And that's me. So I'm just going to tune and connect up Tina Louise. And Tina, just a little bit more context. Yeah, that's me. So where in your life do you want to see, or with who in your life do you want to see a change or improvement? Spouse, partner, child, something like that. So I'll just connect up and I'll keep watching for the comments.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm muscle testing with my hands here. I'm just going to put them down on my lap so you can't see. Get some water. As you would say, take some water. All right, tune in, connect up Tina. Tina Louise. Tune in, connect up. All right, so I do have a good connection here, Tina. Connect as a proxy. Yes. Good. Okay, so Tina, you have heart wall. Yes. So just going to go overall kind of big picture. Heart wall negatively affecting relationships. Yeah, severity of this heart wall with relationships that we would want to identify and clear out as at least a 5, 10, 9, 8, 7. So there's a 7 out of a 10 for a severity of what we're looking at here, Tina. So
the problem or the challenge.
Yeah. All right. So it's a heart wall emotion we identify and clear here. Yeah, as in column A. Could be odd. Yeah, even, no, 1, 3. So it's B5. Is it conflict? No. Creative insecurity? No. Terror? Unsupported. It's unsupported, wishy-washy. So unsupported. So, feeling unsupported, pretty common in relationships, right? Yeah. Kid needs to know more. Need to know more. No.
So
Is that something we can
muscle
clear?
testing. He's using his fingers to scan the chart. He's finding it, and now he's deleting it. A, so he doesn't absorb it, and B, so it removes it from you because he is working as the proxy. So we're finding them, deleting them, finding them, deleting them.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's cleared. Yeah. Unsupported still there. No, that's cleared. Yeah. Not seeing any updates from Tina here. Tina, if you're still watching, say hi.
Yeah, I'm refreshing here for you.
Yeah.
And remember that today we're working on a specific heart wall with a specific person, not your. When I do the heart wall, I always say, do I have a heart wall with the world? In other words, it's how I present myself to the world. And of course, the answer is always yes. Unless if I'm working with somebody and they've only got a couple heart walls, I always say, did you have a heart wall done before? And they would always say, yeah, I did. Because normally when, they're a certain age, they could have a handful of them. And when somebody doesn't, I'm always suspicious. Well, when they don't have a lot, rather.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Tina's still here. So still listening. Yeah. So can you think of someone in particular, Tina, that you want to see improvement with? You find that you're blocked with, like a spouse, partner, anything. And then I can be a little bit more specific and hone in on that specific relationship.
Okay. I'm going through the whole list, and unfortunately, I don't know how to say it. People aren't following the instructions. I have to say the truth. So a specific person, not all of your kids or your everybody, just your name and somebody specific. Because I want to do another session and I can't find anybody.
Good. We got spouse, Tina. Awesome. Thanks, spouse. So heart wall emotion with spouse. Yeah. Call me. Be odd. Even. E5 again. Is it unsupported? No. Okay. Conflict. Yeah. conflict and unsupported. Classic.
Yes.
Then again, abandonment is, right up there too. Okay, that's cleared. Yeah. Of 3 years, feeling defeated. Okay, heart role emotion causing you to feel defeated with a spouse of 3 years. Yeah, good. We've got a B4. Okay, depression, frustration, indecisive, panic, taking for. So it's indecisiveness. Clear that. Clear that, indecisive. That's cleared. Yeah. Another heart role emotion with your spouse causing you to feel defeated or creating the energies, the patterns of defeat, of being defeated. Good connection here, Tina. Proxy. Yes. Another heart role emotion identifying clear. No. Okay. So is there something else? Yeah. Body code. So I'm done with the heart wall. I'm going into body code now, which is quite a bit more there. Any cords, unhealthy cords? No. Weapons. So unhealthy. So weapons. So it's an energy weapon. Consciously, you don't really like send this. It's not like pins and dolls type thing. It's a subconscious thing. Like you just get really, really pissed off at someone. A lot of conflict, arguments, and just this type of energy shows up. So it's a little more offensive and a little more sting to it. And you can send them back and forth at each other, right? So we're just going to just dissolve that energy weapon now.
I'm just going to interject here. I just worked with Jen Kenny Hendry. She was saying she had a heart wall with her daughter. Now, these are two classic heart wall. We're not judging. There's no happy feeling on here, just so y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we all have them, but listen to these two. So, and maybe Jen will say, oh, that was her. In other words, that was my relationship with her. So with her, Jen, this is the two heart walls you had with your daughter: defensiveness and stubbornness. Not good friends, those two.
Yeah.
Just being defensive and being stubborn at the same time. So I removed those two heart walls between you and your daughter. So
good.
Okay.
Okay. So keep going here, Tina. No, another heart role emotion with spouse. No. Just checking on a few more things here. Anything else here? No, that's good. So that should help turn down the defeat there, Tina, and hopefully open up that, love, joy, happiness in that relationship. Hey,
Okay.
even if it's 10% better, only 10%, it's something, right? So,
like we tell our clients, now you're in observation mode. If we were working on your physical body pain, you wouldn't have to wait. You would ideally you'd say, you know what, that feels better, it's gone. Something like this is like slow release fertilizer. Now you're sending a new vibe. Now law of attraction starting to unfold and orchestrate there's new changes in their relationship. So you have to be observant. Say, wow, people are flirting with me, or they're telling me I look bright and brilliant, and my husband and wife did something different. And so Paul Brent, I just worked with him and with his spouse, and I removed 3 heart walls, Paul. So again, we're demonstrating that we can help clear all of these old painful things that you're experiencing, which is causing you to have the habit. If you've got a heart wall of abandonment, then you always feel abandoned. It's your vibe. No matter what your spouse, or even if your partner goes to the store, you might feel abandoned. It's like, what is that all about? He or she only went to the store. It's an old unprocessed emotion that gets flared up. So, and that's why and I know, not you, John, but all of our friends would say, I know this has nothing to do with you, but something got triggered, and that something is one of these little buggers right here. And John and I would love to help you have better relationships. Today we demonstrated the safety of how it's done and the quick and the ease of how it's done. I prefer to see you on a video or telephone, but I really like the video so I can kind of calibrate and see where we're going with the conversation. So # you can hire a bro. Now, John, we've decided a subject for next Saturday. We usually don't announce them in advance, but
Yeah.
I thought next Saturday we could let people know. Tell us what we came up with.
We are helping behavior of your furry companions.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pets,
Pets.
horses, cats, dogs. We're looking for behavioral problems, not health problems. So
Yeah. Barking, jumping, chewing wires.
not showing affection. I follow Jan Arden, the singer, Canadian famous singer Jan Arden, and she's always taking her dog for a walk, but her dog doesn't cuddle and never goes near her, loves her and plays, but won't go out. And I thought, see, if I could do the emotion code without people's permission, I'd fix your dog, Jan. Not that it's broken, but you want to cuddle with your dog, right? And the dog it sleeps close, but doesn't want to get close. And so she talks about that sometimes. And I'm thinking, I could connect with your dog and find out what the trapped emotion is.
Dog's got a heart wall. Sure.
That's right. Oh, yes. Hey, listen, I want to tell you the story. I met a woman at a coffee shop that approached me and she said, and we got talking. She saw me before and kind of that opened up the conversation. Because you know what? I bring these to the coffee shop. If you see me on the street, I've got one of these in my pocket. And a hashtag, I'm not scared to do a session on the street. So I ended up doing a session with her. She said she got a rescue dog and she loves it, but she doesn't think it loves her. And it doesn't, get excited to see her and doesn't want to cuddle. And when she comes home, kind of looks up and says, oh, food came, and then kind of goes back to sleep. So I did a session with her at the coffee shop with the dog. And she said when she got home and opened the dog was at the door with the ball in its mouth for the first time ever.
Wow.
Isn't that cute?
That's amazing.
For behavior problems. And the problem, we use the word problem. It might be just they're not doing what you'd like them to do, or they scratch something, or I don't know. I don't have a dog. You tell me.
Yeah.
It's next week. We're going to work on your dog. In the meantime, John and I both have an extensive list of things that we can be helping you with. John has one on his website, and you might want to download it and check it off. It's like a menu. Don't come just for the fried rice. Make sure you get the side salad and all the other goodies. Order a few things in one session. Because really, who just goes out for the rice? No one does. You want it all. Okay, John, I'm going to do a quick little last minute peek out in the room. And hey, listen, if you are, the other thing I wanted to announce, if you've been one of my clients, that you've been working with me, I've sent you an email already. I am doing a study on wine. And I want to see, remember we did this, I did the study on food and drink, was very successful. So, and it's just open to my clients, and I've 11 people that have signed up yesterday. So yesterday I deleted wine from 11 people. And in 5 days, they're going to get an email to say what their status is, and then another 10 days. My goal is 25 people. So if you're watching, you're my client, you haven't seen the email, let me know somewhere in chat or direct message. I'll make sure you have an opportunity to get rid of wine. I'm not even going to tell you how long it's taken me. I want to though, right?
It's pretty quick, right? Let me guess, it's quick.
It's pretty quick. Get rid of wine. It's very quick. But you know what? When I'm done the study with my clients, I'm going to put a little paper together and give you the stats, how many people I worked on, the severity levels, and what the results were. Okay, John, I think that's it for today. We had a great show today.
Yes, we did.
Looking forward to our friends next Saturday here on the Bro Show. Hey, if you want to be on my email list to be notified before, because yesterday I sent the note out, so a lot of you are here today because you saw that note. You can go to hangoutwithmichael.com/bros. And down that page, you'll see enter your email, and we'll make sure you stay connected with this show. In another 2 hours, I'm live inside my Emotion Code Facebook group, and I am going to be reviewing my top 10 success strategies for practitioners. Love for you to join us. John, one more time, how can people reach out and connect with you, please?
Yeah, so I'm at aliveandpeer.com. It's written right below me here, and I put the link to my website in the comments here. So to book a one-on-one session, go there. Super easy to set up with online scheduling. You set your time zone, links up to PayPal, and before you know it, we're on a video conference like this and clearing heart walls.
Good stuff. Okay, John, thanks for hanging out with me today. Let's say goodbye to our friends. We'll see you later, everybody.
See you next week.